Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome to a brand new Minecraft playthrough. So, I retired the very first... Oh, dear. Okay, we may be in trouble. This is the desert, and there's no wood in the desert. Oh, boy. So as I look around a little bit, to try to see where we are, I don't... Yeah, this... Okay, so here's the long story short. 5 months ago... Oh. Hey, wait. Is that a... That's a temple. Huh. So 5 months ago, I played Minecraft for the first time. I'm not into crafting games. I never have been, which is why I've never played it when I was younger. And I just decided it'd be fun to play it on my channel. And it was one of those situations where, oh, hey, lava. Huh. It's one of those It's one of those situations where you kind of, I just never played it because I didn't want to, and I didn't feel like I enjoyed it. And like the first 10 minutes of playing it, I was like, oh, I understand. Why this is the best-selling game of all time. Okay, so here's my, oh my, a village. Holy crap. Okay, I was just going to say, my only hope here is that this desert, by the way, the desert is my all-time favorite biome, but it's harsh. Okay, we will do something with this to be sure. But there's wood. Oh my, thanks, Scorb. Holy crap. All right, let's loot the village first. And then maybe they have some tools already made, you know? Probably not, but maybe. Okay. Oh, dear. Hello? Okay. Okay. Wow. Most inconvenient house ever. What do you got? Okay, I'll take the coal for sure. If we don't find some tools or something really quickly, I'm just going to have to go start punching some trees. Okay, I'll definitely take the apples. I'll take the potatoes. I'll take the bread. Yeah, I'll take the bundle as well. Why not? I already looked at those. Let's go look at this house. Excuse me, out of the way, please, sir, please. Okay. Anything else? Very small, but serviceable. Okay, we'll go to that temple in a bit, but because we might be able to get some diamonds, which would be really great. But what we need to do now is, there's a lot more of the village over here. Okay, well, I need wood. I need to not screw around because I really need that really fast. So let's go over here and get some wood. And then we'll get the wood will allow us to get some stone, and then we'll at least have stone tools. That's what we need to start doing initially. So that's the goal. Okay. And we're doing okay. I mean, we have a town here, so we have some place to sleep at night and be relatively safe. But let me tell you the story here. I started playing Minecraft 5 months ago. I think I said this. I first 10 minutes, I immediately knew why it's the best-selling game of all time. And, you know, it's an interesting thing because I don't like playing these types of games, but I love Minecraft. And the reason why I do is because it's so phenomenally thoughtful. It's such a thoughtful game. It's hard to explain how incredibly thoughtful it is. And I used to design games. Like, I understand how this works. Okay, I think I'm just going to make a pickaxe because I don't think I want wood anything else. I've made that mistake before, making too many of like the wooden tools, and then you just don't use it. I think I just need this pickaxe to get some stone so I can have stone tools, and then we can start. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay. There's some stone over here, so let's get over here and start getting some stone. That's our main thing. Yes, and I know that I'm advancement. Oh, I forgot that Java has advancement. So the first world I played, I did a bunch of research and I discovered that everybody I talked to said it really doesn't matter whether you play Java or Bedrock. And when I got into the mining community, it was like, oh yeah, it makes a huge difference whether you play Java or Bedrock. Like Java's the OG version and it's a better version. Okay, there's some coal. I like that. But we need to keep our eye on the prize here. And the prize is I mean, coal is good, is definitely good. Don't get me wrong. But we need stone tools. I think we probably have enough for stone tools. Let's see if we do. Okay. Okay. So if we have enough for a stone pickaxe, perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of these. And we'll get a stone sword because we need to protect ourselves. And we'll get a stone axe because we're going to need to cut down some trees. Okay. All right. We're in okay shape. And again, the fact we're so close to a town is that's just amazing. And so close to a desert. That's very cool. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're doing okay. Let's mine some of this. Let's get some of this. I don't want to be in or near a town. But we're going to need more stone, so let's just go ahead and get this. And we're going to definitely want this coal. So, and then we'll figure out where we want to build a base. We'll maybe do that tomorrow, because we have a village we can hang out in, which is perfect. Okay, let's loot this village a little bit more. And I say loot because the villagers don't seem to mind. If they do, they don't say anything. But let's see. We have not looked at this. Okay. I heard like a potion thing. Yes, it's up there, I think. Oh no, it's right there, huh? I've never done anything with potions, but okay, yeah, we'll take this. Take the food. These usually, I think these almost exclusively have, one of those potion things, and not even a lot of stock. So, did I look at this? I don't remember. I don't think I did. No. Okay. Boy, it'd be great if, like, there was some tools or obsidian or something. Excuse me, sir. Please, get out of the way. Okay. Jeez, what a mess. I mean, I say as I'm going through their town looting everything they have, you know. Nice house, though. Okay. We definitely have a little bit of time. I'm not going to do too much here. I mean, I felt really bad. So there was a village that was near where my base finally ended up being, where the petting zoo amusement park ended up being, and I felt bad because I think I took everything away. They had like a choreographer's table, a bunch of other. I took it all away, and I think that there must have been a raid on the village or something, and the golem ended up gone, and all the villagers were probably gone or stolen or something. And oh look, that's two, the front and the back door. Huh. Oh, there's that. Yeah, we'll check that out tomorrow, maybe. Look around a little bit. There's a bunch of like wheat and stuff we can have here, which is good. Because we don't have that much. We don't have anything really. Okay. What's that? I don't know what that is. Huh. Okay. We looked at all these, yes. We looked at that, yes. Okay. And I don't see one of those gribble towers around, so that's good, at least. Okay. We're doing okay. Not great, but okay. We're doing better than we were. So the next thing we have to figure out is, where do we want to put our base? And I want it to be near-ish to here, you know? But I don't want it to be too close to the village. So we could have it in the desert, maybe over there. I don't know if that's sand all the way, if it at some point gets to, where are we? 62, 64. Okay, so we're very close to sea level and the original spawn. Trying to look if there's any other houses we've missed, because I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss any good loot if there is some, you know? Yeah, I don't think I've looked in here. Where's the door to this house? What the heck? How do you live like that? All right. I'll mind my own business, but I don't like it. Okay. In fact, just to be on the safe side, I'm probably going to sleep in one of their beds tonight, but I'm going to steal one of their beds too. Here. Wow, we hit it big potato wise. Okay. There, that is fabulous. Sun's going down pretty quickly. Let's find someplace with a bed and sleep in it. Not, sir, you need to leave. Okay, whew. Okay, my respawn point is set. Already took everything. And of course, I stay in the tree home. Any grillers around? I don't see any. Okay, let's go check out. I think I need. Didn't see any. I didn't see any like furnaces or anything like that. I've got bread, so that's okay. I think I also need. Let's put this down. I think I also need a shovel. Okay. Stick. Okay, and shovel. Yes. Okay, that's good. We have all the tools we need, roughly, and we have a bed in case we need to sleep. We don't have quite enough wood. Probably should get a little more wood, but I think we'll be okay to at least just check out that temple. Where was it? Where was it? Doggone it. Stupid Snorgle in your dumb directions. There it was. Okay. I know I've come across these in peaceful Minecraft, and I know you have to be careful because it's booby trapped. And so we're going to be careful. We're going to be careful. Okay, we want to go inside. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I got it. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that we had some torches. Because I don't know how, I don't remember how light it was. Okay. All right. I already feel a little better about how we're starting. You know? Okay, so I'm trying to think, I don't remember how far away it was. I don't think it was very far. So we're, ouch, what the heck? Who hit me? Quibbler. There. Okay. Let's eat. I was not expecting to find a gribbler in here. Not gonna lie. Huh. Gribbler? Oh, huh. Okay, I was not expecting that at all. I think we're still okay daylight-wise, so let's get going down. Let's see. No, this is... Yep, okay. Yep, we're just making our way down. Keep a little bit light on as we go. Trying to be careful, making sure we have a way out. There we go. Okay. That was stupid. Hold on. That was dumb. Okay. What we don't... Oh, that's way... I forgot it was so far down. Okay. This may be a multi-day job. Wait. Hold on. It's not supposed to be... It's not supposed to be... It's not supposed to be a cave. What is going on? I'm so confused. Every single other one I found wasn't a cave. I didn't see anything down there either. Can they already be blown up? Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh well. We have other stuff we need to do. We need to get some more wood. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. Also, I got a bunch of potatoes. Let's go ahead and cook those up because we're gonna use this as our base for a little bit. I don't want to be in a town per se, but we're gonna definitely use this as our base for a little bit. What are we doing? Okay, we're about. It looks like about 1 o'clock maybe. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So wow, how fortuitous that. How fortuitous that we found some place that was so close to a desert and like wood. I don't know what this biome is called. I think F3 will tell me, but I'm busy wooding it up at the moment. That's what it's called, right? Wooding it up? Sure. Just making sure I'm still keep track of. Look at that. Okay. Wait. Put this up here, put this down here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that I was not expecting a arrow gribbler in there. No? Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Not expecting an arrow gribbler at all. Like, not in the least. I think we probably have about 3 minutes left in the day. Did I get it all? Maybe? No. I see another thing up there. Okay, that's fine. We got enough. We're doing okay now. Okay. There. We'll get these two. Why not? These are easy, low-hanging fruit. Okay. While I'm here, again, I'm not trying to screw this village over. I really want to try to make sure that I don't, right? But I do think that I can take this hay and they're not going to care. Okay. 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 I mean, for the most part, as far as those villages are concerned, I should see if they have any good deals. I didn't even think about that. There's some pigos. Do you have any good deals? No? Okay. Time is it? It's getting a little bit later than anything. They're gathering, I guess. Okay, coal. That's not that great. I don't know. It's fish. Do they see what they are? Yeah. Oh, fishermen. Okay. This is. Both of them are fishermen. Okay. Cartographer. That's Keen. Fletcher. I don't know what a Fletcher does. Fletch, I guess. Farmer. Okay. Okay. I mean, I almost want to build a base in the desert because I like the biome. It's my favorite biome. What biome is this? Does it say? Facing. Oh, it says which direction am I facing to? That's really cool. Biome. No, I thought it was supposed to said what biome it is. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're doing okay. Now we need to build a mine. We need to start building a mine, and we need to do it not too high up. So where should we dig? Where should we put our mine? I don't mind having the mine in the desert, you know? Like, I don't mind that at all. That's so disappointing. There was nothing there. That's not supposed to be a cave. It's supposed to be a room that has a booby trap in the center with a bunch of TNT and some chests around it. Maybe I'll try that again tomorrow. But that's just deeply disappointing. Is there a bed in here? Yes. Wait, no, there's not. Okay. Yeah, that's very disappointing. think I'm going to make. I think I'm going to make. Okay, so I do need to start the mine though, and I'm not gonna start right now because it's evening and we can just sleep. But we're gonna need to make a mine. That's the next thing I need to do because I want to get iron. I want to get iron right away. That's a huge priority for me. So maybe we start building a mine like here. Let's make it like we'll make like a nice entrance to the mine, and it's hard to get used to a little bit to Java versus Bedrock. I'm still getting used to it. I'm doing a series where I'm doing some PvP. Oh, you're a cleric, huh? Sir, you need to leave. I can't sleep yet. Sir, please leave. Don't make a scene. Sir, please. Okay. Whew. Boy, early riser. What are you looking at? Oh, how dare you spin at me? How dare you? Okay, I did steal your bed, so sorry. But any gribblers around? I don't see any. Okay, let's go ahead and put our mine like, I don't know, the start of it like, maybe here. Sure, why not? We got this stuff here. Look, this is kind of like marking the start of a mine. Let's do it. Okay, we got this. I hope this is not all sandstone, because I don't think I can make tools with sandstone. I'm pretty sure I can't. So at some point we need to get down to regular rock. I'm sure that's what will happen. I'm sure it is. So I say not being sure at all, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping it is. Let's see. Hold on. Let's do this here. We're gonna go and so we have a little ceiling. Let's go ahead and put some identifiable. There, maybe one there too, just so I know. It's just super obvious. I am going to need to, before I do anything else, I am absolutely going to need to make more torches. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. We have 2. Now we have 6. Let's see how many we can get. Well, I think that'll give us a decent stack. 26. That's not great, but it's not bad. We can make more than that too. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just nip that in the bud right now. Bud nip, as it were. Okay. Here we go. There. That's better. I feel better about that. Okay. All right, good. And I plan on doing a little bit of traveling as well. But initially, let's see, this, hold on. Put this up here, put this down here. I like to keep it pretty tight. Okay, there we go. Don't know why I'm making this 3. I just decided to. We're doing light-wise. We're doing fine. Okay, let's go down. Let's keep going. I really need to find some rock at some point. And I'm sure it converts to rock at some point. I'd like this rock for building. It's going to be great. It's going to be dope for building. But at this point, I really need rock for tools. Because I have some. There we go. Oh, thanks, Glorb. Okay. Sure. I'll put one there. Why not? Keep going. Keep going down. Okay, hold on. Make some more. Make another one. Make a few, actually, because we're going to need it. That's not what I need. That's what I need. Probably too many, but that's fine. Okay, keep going. Great. Hopefully this will be a good one. I'm not really into like big caves and stuff. I find them kind of a pain. So I'm hoping there's not a lot of big caves down there. I know there'll probably be some, but I was lucky on my last mines that I've been able to just kind of avoid that. Of course, it's probably also just because I did avoid it, right? Which is fine. Okay. I'm really looking forward to this series. I've been practicing PvP and fighting against scribblers because I think that doing critical hits and stuff is something that is clearly important in Java. It's shocking to me how different the fighting style is in Java versus Bedrock. In Java, it's definitely harder, but it's also better, right? I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It's significantly harder, but it's also more robust and it does a better job. There's some coal. That's perfect. That's very good. Coal isn't our goal, but we'll take coal all day long. Well, I'm going to just put a torch here because I want to. Okay. And I always kind of feel the need to fill these back in after I get them, just because it looks so messy, you know. And maybe I won't fill it all the way, and maybe I'll conserve some rocks. But I just hate when there's a big hole missing out of something. It just looks like crap, and I don't like it. Same with like somebody was telling me, this is when I was first there, you know, that when you do trees, you need to do them in a row and neatly and do them these many blocks apart and everything. It's like, I don't like the way that looks. I just don't. Like, I realize it's not the most efficient thing in the world, but, you know, I'm not the most efficient guy in the world. Just real talk. I'm just not. We'll use the andesite. That's fine. Let's see. Let's just put it like, I want to make sure that there's no gribblers can spawn, right? That's the main thing I want to ensure. That's good enough, right? Yeah. That was stupid. Oh well. There we go. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, good. So the main thing we're doing now is getting stuff. We need to get iron. That's our primary goal. We need to get down to level 15. I've got a little chart here. I didn't memorize that. I've got a little chart here that tells me, and it's what I used for the last time, and it worked fine. So, hold on. I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up royally. Hold on. You can't take me anywhere. Okay. Yeah, 3's a little wide. 2 probably would have been better, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. There. God, this music is so great. I've mentioned this multiple times, but I'm always impressed at the music. I'd love to check out, I probably should. I mean, and it's Java, so you can decompile it and deobfuscate it. And there's entire programs set up just specifically for Minecraft. And many people who have done it before. So I wonder if I should close this off. So Gribbly, you know, I probably should if it's going to be nighttime. Hold on. Let's close this off with this. Just for now. Just for now. Yeah, we'll just... There. Okay. Just so we'll be safe. Out of an abundance of caution. Okay. Down we go. I need to get... Kaz from our Discord was very kindly showed me how to install some... Where are we? We're at 43. So we have a ways to go. Very kindly showed me how to install mods, and I'm going to do that at some point. I haven't done it yet. And you know me, I put everything off. So I will do it at some point, though. It's important to me. One of the things he showed me was there was a little mod that had the coordinates, the upper left-hand corner. It wasn't as big as it was in Bedrock. It's just regular text on the upper right left-hand corner. I am definitely going to install that mod because I like that better than having to check F3. It goes really well with my incredibly bad sense of directions in games. There's some things I want to do with this one. I've been practicing my combat against gribblers. I have a world. I've also been practicing PvP. There's one of the members of Discord has been extremely nice in showing me, a complete PvP noob, the ropes for this. And I don't play a lot of multiplayer games. I just don't. And I generally don't play melee games. But I like the combat in Minecraft. Again, it's another situation where it's unusual for me to play that and like that. I didn't think I would, but I like the combat. It's okay. I think that noise, I believe someone has told me before that doesn't mean anything. It's literally just ambient cave noise. So it's just good to know. A little bit of granite, kind of attractive. We got a ways to go, so. We got a ways to go. I would imagine it's probably nighttime now, maybe? Probably. Okay. I feel good about this. That the first thing we're doing, I think, is the right thing to do, which is looking for iron. That's the number one thing we need to do. Then after that, we can go. And I know that some people, their initial thing is like within the first hour, I can be fully kitted up in diamond, and that's great. But that's not me. I want to check out my surroundings and build stuff, and I'll definitely get diamonds. I don't think I'll take as long as I did in my first world, but I also have more knowledge now. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and make another one. We have plenty. We have plenty of wood. We have plenty of everything. We're upset on this. This is good. Sure. You get out of here. Get there. Yeah, and we'll get nope. We'll get another 2 of those. Good to go. And in my peaceful Minecraft world, I'm still gonna record peaceful Minecraft, and that is going to remain Bedrock because honestly I don't think it matters, and I've gone 200,000 blocks. Oh, here a gribbler. I always think there's ambient gribbler noise. I mean, maybe there's a gribbler around, but it's hard to tell. I mean, I've had a bunch of situations where I heard a gribbler and never never found out where they were. I mean, maybe there's a cave there or something, who knows. Where are we now? We are 30. So we have 15 to go. Oops, don't do that. Okay. 15 to go. Hey, some iron. That's great. Yeah. And I do know that my light placement is not as optimal, but again, that's one situation where I just don't care. Just checking to see if there's any else around. I don't see any, so that's okay. Okay. Let's keep going. We're doing well. We are doing well. It's so interesting to see just little things like knowing, okay, I need to find iron. I didn't find iron for a long time in my first thing because I kind of didn't know. Well, first of all, I didn't know how to mine, and someone told me I need to mine more effectively. And it's the same thing with the trees. Like, that's not me. I'm not a min-maxer. I don't min-max any game ever. I don't find it enjoyable. But I thought about it, and I thought, literally half the game is mining. So I probably should take that advice and learn how to mine more efficiently. So I watched a YouTube video, and they had this really prescriptive method, and it was I thought it was really good, you know. Yeah, we're almost there. Where they basically say go down to whatever level you want, optimal level you want. And so in the case of iron, it's level 15. We're now at level 24. And then just start making hallways, sort of like to the left and right. And just and then make single strips with 5 block spaces in between. And the reason you do that is because it's the most effective, essentially, at it maximizes, you know, how you're doing this. It maximizes like the use of space and rocks and a bunch of other stuff that's way over my head. But I will say this, that I kind of understand why it works. I think because it's more efficient, but you know, I'm not going to pretend to know all the intricacies of how it works just because I don't. I honestly don't. I have some big plans for building stuff. Good score. This cold just never stops. Love it. Wouldn't mind finding some. Wouldn't mind finding some iron that's like in this big of a what do they call it? Vein? Is it right? Vein? Hold on, where are you? Okay. I'm lost where we were here. Okay. There we go. And that was stupid. Come here. You wouldn't be over here. Okay, so another thing, as I mentioned before, maybe I mentioned before or not, I get lost very quickly in games. And so one of the things I do to keep getting lost in the mines is when I'm going in, I put the torches down on the right so that I know if I'm leaving, I just follow the torches on the left. It's made a huge difference. Made a huge difference for me. It really has. I'm not being sarcastic. I mean, 100% serious. It's made a really big difference because I could easily get lost in the mines. You have no idea. Okay. Great. Still going. Got a few more to go. Doing well, though. How much coal do we have? Oh, wow. We've got a decent amount of coal. That's great. I think that you can trade some villages will trade coal for stuff, too. So... where are we now? 18. 3 more to go. And then what I did in my last base was, and this was, I think it was Swag from Discord, and of course the live streams, recommended that I put a little base down there, just like a little headquarters, and nothing major, but just it has like a bed and stuff, so that you don't have to guess what time you're leaving. If it's nighttime, you just go to your bed and try to sleep, and you go to sleep. If it's daytime, then of course you don't go to sleep, and it says you can't sleep. Which is optimal. How are we? Level 15. Let's clear out a little base here. Maybe using the proper tools. There's some iron. We'll get that in a second. Okay. Now let's clear out something that's a little bit wider when we get down to this level. Hold on. Let's put this here. Because we don't want it to be huge, but we do want it to be just a little bit more convenient, like just a larger space, right? It doesn't have to be massive, but nice for just, slightly bigger. Maybe a couple more this way and we'll be pretty good then. Yeah. If I could get a whole stack of iron, that would be great. And I think what we'll do down here, and we're strip mining, is we'll build a furnace and we'll get some of that iron smelting. Okay. Don't do it straight up. That's incredibly stupid. That's how you die. And then I keep doing it. Some Snorgles never learn. Like this Snorgle right here. Okay. All right, I think it's a little dark in this corner, but I think we're okay now. Okay, let's put the bed down. Where are we going to put the bed? I think let's stick the bed right here. There. And let's see, we'll take the crafting table with us, but I think one of the things we'll take the crafting table with us, because that was always a little bit of a problem in my last playthrough, is that, wait, I need one more. I want a chest to put some crap in. We'll put this right here. Okay, so I also want a forge. So let's do that. Furnace, sorry, not a forge. Sure, stick it right next to the bed. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting some. We've got 10, which is enough to start getting some iron. Maybe we'll do half of that. And then we have 26. So where should our first? I think we'll start our first iron strip mine going this way. Just arbitrarily. I'm just 100% picking arbitrarily. Okay. Sure. And again, remember the deal. Yeah. So we know which way we're coming and going. Like I meant to take this with me and I didn't do it. Plus I'm gonna need some more pickaxes too. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some of this, but not all of it, but some of this away, because we're not going to need all of this for now. Okay. Actually, we'll keep the dirt. We might need it. We won't keep that. We'll keep like 14 of the cobblestone, because we very well might need that. Okay. So from here, we want to go 100. So let's see where we are here. F3. Okay, so we are like about 5, and we're going to want to go to, I guess it's minus, it'll be minus 95. Okay. Let's go. I'm not making more, and again, I don't want to be too prescriptive about it. I don't have to go exactly 100. That's not, it just has to be roughly that. And hopefully, when this stone pickaxe breaks, we'll be able to have something we can have an iron pickaxe, which would be great. The heck was that? the ambient cave noises are creepy as heck. I don't know if they're substantially different in Java. I feel like they're probably not, but I know that on the wiki that the Java sound effects are distinctly different from Bedrock. There's so many interesting creative choices. I kind of don't understand it. Why Bedrock is so different. Some things I get, like the way that you weld your iron. Great. The way that you wield your shield. Right? Because you're going to have to you have to accommodate mobile and just a controllers and just a bunch of other factors that you don't with PC. Okay, that's any more? No, but we do have some coal, so we're not proud. We'll take the coal for sure. Okay. There we go. Yeah, just getting what we can. We'll need it. We'll definitely use the coal for sure. For smelting stuff and just all kinds of things. So, hold on. Let's get rid of this. Get some diorite. And again, just because like having a big thing there, I think is really ugly. I don't like it. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's keep going. Where are we? 22. So we got quite a ways to go, but we've already got seven iron. So that's great. I think I'm going to try to get an enchanting table fast, and I did. It took me a very long time to get an enchanting table, just because I was taking it easy. I was kind of enjoying my first time too. You know, like really wanting to experience everything without rushing. And I don't want to rush now either. But there are some things that I think are more convenient to get right away, and crafting table is one of them. There we go. There we go. Okay. That was minus 39. Yeah. So we have quite a ways to go before we're maxed out. But we've already found a little bit of iron, which is great. That's satisfying. So my goal is we find just one of those massive veins of iron. By the way, I leave this type of content in here, the iron stuff. I know a lot of people that edit it out. I leave it in because when I see somebody who does this, let's go back and see if our iron is done and we can get an iron pickaxe. I leave it in because I find it deeply satisfying. But I also find sometimes if I don't, it's really easy to just kind of fast forward past it. So I like people to sort of have the option. Great. That's fantastic. That's going to make a huge difference. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, iron pickaxe. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these because we're going to need them. Like I said, I wouldn't mind a stack of iron pickaxes, to be frank. We don't have the iron for it, but we can do 2 at the moment. And then let's go ahead and put the iron back. The stuff I don't care about here. Put the hay in there. Put this in there. Don't care about that. We'll put the coal in here too, because we don't need to take that with us. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get the other iron going. Okay. Here we go. We got about, should we be like 39, maybe we're 40 now, so this should start going a lot faster now. They should start going a lot faster. Oh yeah. Great. Okay. Light in here. Bonk. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so anyway, I enjoy watching people pontificate as they mine. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, well, that's a big cave. And typically if there's something on the other side of it, I just put that in there. That's fine. Let's just put this one like here. All right, now we'll go on the other side. We'll see what's there. We didn't get very far, but that's okay. My experience is that caves stop, you know. And like the last iron mine I had was absolutely massive. It was just huge. Went very long. And I got a lot of iron out of it, so which is great. That's optimal. It's what you need out of an iron mine. And I think that Oh, good. There's some lapis. I'm not going to be using this now, but I definitely will be using it in the future, and it's very handy to have a lot of when you start enchanting. It's interesting to me how helpful the Minecraft community is. Because, I mean, not a lot of communities are. You know, some communities are pretty toxic. But not everybody, but most of the people, 90% of the people I run into are phenomenally helpful. And some are very set in their ways, you know. Some are, you know, you should always, you know, immediately go down to diamond and look for diamonds and blah blah blah. It's like whatever. I appreciate that, but it's just not who I am, you know. But I am willing to listen. I'm willing to take a look at this sort of structured mining and go, okay, the way I was doing it before was extremely ineffective, and this has been, for me at least in my last world, very effective. Where are we? 39. Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh. Iron. Decent size one, too. Is that bubbling? That lava? Wow, there's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. Holy crap. The heck? Okay. Any more? No. That was, how much was that? 17? Jeez. Oh, okay, that's right. There. That was fantastic. Great. Whoops. Get in there. Silly. All right. So my goal is to get iron armor, iron tools, but then I'll feel pretty good. And then after that, when we have a little buildup of iron, I think what we want to do is go for diamonds and try to get diamonds, because I think that's going to make a huge difference in the quality of tools we have and the quality of armor we have and what we're able to do with that. It's going to make a big difference. So those are my primary goals at the moment. And then we'll start thinking about where we want our base to be, and somewhere around here. I don't want my mine to be too far away from my base. You know, like I said, I might, I don't know. I was considering doing it in the desert, but the problem with that is you can't really grow anything in the desert. That's problematic. You gotta haul the dirt in, and I don't even know if it's going to grow then. So we might probably not want to do it in the desert when I think about it a little more. Maybe we'll have like a vacation home in the desert or something. See, I said it's the same thing about my last primary build, and I ended up staying there for who knows how long. Keep hearing gribblers. Okay. 75. So we have 20 more to go. Actually, 30 more. Because this is positive. Yeah, 9 more to go. There we go. So when we end a tunnel and there's nothing in there, then we just stick it in the floor. So I try to have this system so I can remember what everything is. Try to remember what everything is. Not always successful. Okay. As we keep going. So now, the way my system works, we go down to 6 and start mining again. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the skip. And then 6. So we'll start mining there. And I like to just do one more so we know where it's going. There we go. And since we're here, let's go ahead and get this cooking. I think that's 100% the way to go. So we would have found like 30 something, which I don't know how much you need for full iron tools and armor, but I think it's more than that. But we're doing fairly well. We're really just one. Come on, surely not. That's what I thought. A couple. Come on. No. All right. All right. I'll take your word for it. Whoopsie. Okay. A little more light in here. Something tells me it's nighttime now, but I don't know. In Minecraft, of course. Late afternoon where I am. But probably if you watch this when this first comes out, depends on which part of the world you're in. Okay. I did a poll. Did I? I thought I... No, I didn't. I did not, did I? I had a poll for... I was planning on doing a live stream tomorrow. That's tomorrow, August 30th. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Didn't think I wanted to do Minecraft again, because that's typically a Sunday thing. But a poll and it seems to be an almost dead tie between FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, and a game that I've never played before, and one that I thought would define. I'm not really into jump scare horror games, but again, it's one of the situations where why not try it? I haven't played it before. Could be interesting. Could be very interesting. I need to make sure that I keep the gravel, because you can make... That's not gravel. Because you can make things with it, like concrete. And I really want to make a concrete building because I think they look really cool. It's kind of a pain, so I'm gonna have to experiment with how to do it, but let's see where. Minus 23, got plenty of time to go. The heck? Oh, that's where I was snorking around before, probably. There we go. Nice. Nice. Love to see it. Okay, that's fine. We're doing quite well. We already have 6. We got a bunch more cooking, 23 cooking, I think, something like that. So we're accomplishing our goals pretty good. And then we're going to start building our base. There we go. There we go. Oh, heck yeah. That. Look how much iron there is in here. That's crazy. What do we have? 23. Good splurg. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Actually, hold on. I want to fill. For my stupid reason, I want to. That's fine. Okay, we're good. Want to check. Keep going. Good, coal. Love coal. Love to see it. It's interesting to me how coal. Like it's interesting to me how they sort of give this unique property to every single ore, and because it'd be really easy just to make it everything they're all the same and just distributed differently, but that's not how they do it. Like I don't know a lot of developers that put that level of care into a game. It's genuinely remarkable. It's hard to describe how remarkable it was. I was having a conversation with the guy who's teaching me PvP, and he was mentioning that he thinks that a lot of people don't realize that is because they started playing as a kid, and of course, kids don't really recognize the thoughtfulness in some things that make them, and that's the reason why it's so enjoyable. And I think that that's the case in Minecraft. It's so enjoyable because it's a really well crafted game. Like this mechanic right here, this mechanic of mining, is one of the most deeply satisfying mechanics I've ever experienced in my entire life. Like, and I used to make games. I can't imagine how long it took them to do this, to come up with this. And it's something to look. It's so simple and elegant. It's something to completely gloss over and overlook. About to run up. Hey, there's some lapis. Okay. I mean, I'll take it all for sure. All right, let's go. I want to make a couple more torches and put a torch at the end here. Yeah, I know somebody who said, oh, if you do this, like spam the space bar, but I think it makes a terrible video. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it looks awful. Let's see. Stop. Okay, we have 23 here, 30 there. Let's go ahead and get this cooking. And I think I want to, let me think about this now. Let's go ahead and let's expand this wall out one more. Maybe a couple more even. Iron. There we go. Okay, there's that. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this iron while we're here. We're at the right level. Take it while we can, because we're going to need it. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. Just checking to see if there's any more around. I don't see any, but you never know. You never know. Okay, we'll fill it up with diorite. Some people really don't like diorite. I think it looks fine. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. And then we're going to take this. Put this here. Maybe in the corner. Just down here. I want to make another. Nope, one more. There. We're going to make that a double chest. Just because we're going to fill this up so darn fast. We're going to fill it up so fast. There. Perfect. And we need to make a couple more of these because we need more torches. I have 8 more iron I can shove in here too. That's good. That's going to be 44, 54, 60, almost 61. That's great. That's great. I think we'll be able to get iron armor, and let's eat some bread. We'll be able to get iron armor and iron tools, and then we'll keep iron. We'll get a little more iron so we have some stacks. Now I'm going to go down here, and it was a little bit dark for my liking down here. I just want to make sure no gribblers are going to spawn. I don't think it's quite that dark, but we just want to be on the safe side. There. Now, you think it's nighttime? I'm not sure. Let's check. There was a gamble. Well, it's not nighttime, but we set a respawn point. And I do think that's a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this brand new playthrough of Minecraft. I'm starting completely over from scratch. I'm doing Java instead of Bedrock. I feel so much stronger going into it. It's not that surprising. I'm still a noob, but I'm not as newbie of a noob as I was when I first noobed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for Minecraft Chapter 2. See you next time.